Said Night Dynamite cu Josh și Archie, adică e un duo. NSD se prezintă, un duo de hip-hop format din ei doi prieteni englezi care s-au cunoscut oamenii în liceu, au început să compună piese împreună, au tot felul de influențe muzicale. Ei zic că ar fi de la Gorilla până la Dr. Dre. În pandemie nu au avut voie, evident, să susțină concerte, așa că ei s-au apucat să compună de capul lor în beciul unui pub dărăpânat. Asta zice legenda. Restul o să aflăm chiar de la ei. Uitați-vă pe pagina de Facebook a Radio Guerrilla și pe contul de Twitch și mai ziceți voi unde, mă? Pe YouTube, parcă, da?
Peste tot unde este Radio Guerrilla, acolo suntem și noi.
Așa, și o să răspundem oficial. Hello Josh, hello Archie.
Hello mate.
Hey. First of all, how did you spend the pandemic?
We were locked away, but I always say this, we had been locked away for about 6 years before the pandemic started. So for us it was nothing new. It was we just stayed in our little room and made lots of little songs. That's what we did.
And by the way, if music was working as a vaccine, what song would cure COVID? Come on.
Not one of ours. Probably Believe, Share.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, ours would do the opposite.
Do you believe in life after love?
All right.
Our songs might spread some kind of disease. I
Do you believe in life after COVID? You know.
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, but Said Night Dynamite song?
We don't cure diseases. We probably spread them. We spread them. That's what happens.
At least cure COVID, man.
I've tried, man. I tried for ages. I was with my test tubes trying to work it out. I couldn't.
But you can choose one of your songs to name the next pandemic after. So what would that be?
Scully would be quite good, wouldn't it? I've got Scully.
That sounds. Yeah. I like
sounds,
that.
Yeah.
It sounds kind of nice, actually.
All right. The next pandemic will be
Scully.
You've got the Scully. Yeah.
All right. Everyone envies you because you're coming from Glastonbury area. Still, can you point out something nasty about the huge festivals area?
Something nasty?
Yeah,
There's plenty of nasty.
Every corner there's something nasty going on.
Not the mud.
Okay.
The toilets are pretty disgusting.
They are really bad.
And you can look in them, and it is like...
It's my favourite place to hang out.
Hell on earth.
Yeah.
Right. Now, taking a look to the music industry, Tick-Tock has limited the length of songs, shortening them down. Is that okay for you as the creators, or does it limit you as well?
I think you just got to be patient. I think I think it's important with work to try and not be influenced too much by platforms like TikTok, and just try and market what you make on there. But it would be a shame if people started making music to fit TikTok. I think you've got to try and make music to...
Here.
Yeah.
Hallelujah for that. But what comes after TikTok, in your opinion?
Oh, God, it doesn't bear thinking about what's after TikTok.
I don't know. We'll probably be... have you seen that film WALL-E? Where they all go around in like they're really fat and they have to go everywhere in those floating chairs. I think that's what's next.
Wow.
But how do you feel about the metaverse?
My little brain can't handle it.
I genuinely don't. I don't have an opinion on it.
No, I'm trying to figure it out myself.
Yeah.
That's
you
why
tell
I'm asking
me.
guys.
What is
I don't
it?
know.
What is
I'm happy here. I don't want to be in Mark Zuckerberg's house. I'm fine.
Awesome.
I'll stay here.
All right. What's now back to your music? What's the story behind your new single? What does that make me?
Yeah, it's uncharacteristically happy for us, which is quite unsettling for us. We're used to being quite dark, and I guess that it just came out of nowhere, and we just ran with it. It was it felt right at the time. Now looking back, we're like, how did we end up writing a song like that? So it's funny with the benefit of hindsight. It's a definite step in a different direction.
We wouldn't have written it now, let's say, would we?
No. We'd probably say it was.
But
rubbish.
we like it. It sounds like we don't like it. We like it.
What's next for your band?
We've got
Metaverse, of course.
Yeah, the Metaverse. We've got plenty more festivals coming up.
Headline tour at the
end of the year, Europe and America, and writing an album, aren't we? So we're pretty busy, I have to say. But we're fine.
we're
all
loving
good.
it. Yeah.
If you were given the chance to start all over, what would you do differently?
I just wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I would say
Why?
Musically, a
Musically,
few
of
things,
course.
but as me, there's a lot of things I would take back.
Like?
I'm
Like
ashamed. I genuinely can't say on here, but I'm ashamed.
All right.
Yeah. I would. What would we change about the music? Nothing. I reckon we. I'm quite grateful for the way that we started out, and I hope that we continue on the same vein.
Yeah.
We've definitely done a lot of musical things before this project, which I would want to take back. But this one I like.
Yeah.
Not related to music now. What's your opinion on Boris Johnson's resignation? Come on.
Oh man,
Some
it's
politics.
it's time for him to go.
Yeah.
He's a nasty man. They're all nasty though. So I mean, England's a very
He's a twat.
it's a bit of a stinking wasteland, England at the
Yeah.
moment. I think we might move to Romania.
Yeah, it's nice here. I like it.
we
But
love-
here's Jolly.
Yeah,
It is nice.
Yeah, right?
people are happy here. The thing is, people of England are really nice. It's just the people in control of England.
Right.
I think Sad Night should be in control of England.
Yeah.
That's what I think. We'd start
Whoa.
like some kind of big cult, and
Sad
happy
night
cult.
party. Come on.
That's
Sad
it.
night party.
There you go.
doesn't that?
Next
It's got a
party.
ring to it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I think it could do
Alright.
well.
Can you make some recommendations of newcomers that what you've discovered in your tours around the globe or in UK?
Who's at the top of the list right now? There's a lot of good people. Alawea, we're really into. Alawea's
Halloween.
yeah, she's a friend of ours. There's a girl called Dora Jar who's doing some very nice music. But a lot of the time, we end up just listening to our own music or old music. We get quite pigeonholed. I don't know why. I feel like American music especially keeps us interested, but UK it's a bit more.
For sure.
But yeah, there's lots of good people. There's Jeshi, he's a good rapper coming up. There's a lot of good talent.
Okay.
What are the guilty pleasures in your playlists? Because I feel that you have some guilty pleasures, like Cher, because we started with Cher.
Nah.
Is Cher a guilty pleasure? I always
I
wondered
don't know
this.
if it's that
Is
guilty.
it?
It's just brilliant, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Cher. I really love
She's
her.
great.
I know what
Yeah.
you mean though. It's kind of you
Yeah,
know,
you
it is a
wouldn't
little bit.
expect
You
it.
dance around naked to that
But
too.
when-
Shaking Stevens like.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. I've seen you.
No, I don't.
Ah.
I've seen you.
All right.
I would say for me, guilty pleasure is I've always liked the old Coldplay. It's not again. I wouldn't say it's guilty
What
pleasure.
about the Island Boys?
Coldplay. Do you hear that?
Coldplay, it's a guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
What
so.
song? What do you sing? Paradise or something?
No,
or
no,
Charlie
no,
Brown?
earlier. I don't like any of that. That's
You like
too-
the old
I like
stuff.
the first
Fix
album,
You.
Fix You, or Parachutes. That album.
Ah,
but
that's
when
nice.
when Viva La Vida came out, I was done. I
And
didn't.
when Beyonce started singing with them, I guess.
No,
right?
I hate
I couldn't
it.
be bothered with
I
that.
hate
I
it.
couldn't be bothered before, but my God.
All right, that's it. Thank you, Sad Night Dynamite. Actually, thank you,
Thank you for having
Thank
us.
you.
Sad
Thank you.
Night Dynamite. Yeah.
Have a blast.
Amazing.
Summer Special Edition cu Bogdan și Gilda.